Are you sick of hearing that you need to spend a fortune on SEO tools just to get real traffic? Well, what if I told you that you could build an absolutely killer SEO strategy for 2025 without spending a single dollar? In this explainer, we are going to build the ultimate free SEO toolkit. Let's dive right in. So let's just get right to the big question. Can you really go head-to-head with the big players and actually rank on Google without a massive budget for all those expensive tools? The answer is 100% yes, and I'm going to show you exactly how. All right, here's our game plan. We're going to build your entire SEO workflow from the ground up. We'll start with the data foundation, move on to mastering keyword research, make sure your site's technical health is perfect, then we'll supercharge your content with AI, and finally, amplify your results with some really cool specialized tools. By the end of this, you're going to have a complete arsenal at your disposal. First things first, before we even whisper the word keywords or content, we have to talk about data. Because, look, trying to do SEO without data is basically like driving with your eyes closed. You might end up somewhere, but I guarantee it won't be where you want it to go. This is the foundation for everything else we're going to do. And our journey begins with Google Search Console. Seriously, think of this as your website's personal report card, direct from Google itself. This isn't optional. It is the single source of truth that tells you exactly how your site is performing in the eyes of the world's biggest search engine. It shows you what's working, what's broken, and where all your hidden opportunities are just waiting. Now, one thing that trips a lot of people up is the difference between Search Console and Google Analytics. So let's make it super simple. Search Console tells you how people find you on Google. It's like the sign outside your shop. Google Analytics, on the other hand, tells you what people do once they're on your site. It's like the camera inside your shop. You absolutely need both to get the full story. Okay, to round out our data foundation, we've got 3 more essentials. Google PageSpeed Insights is critical because, let's be honest, a slow site is a ranking killer. Quick tip, you're really aiming for a score of 90 or higher, especially on mobile. Then there's the rich results test. This checks if your pages can get those cool, eye-catching features in search, like star ratings or FAQs. And hey, don't sleep on Bing Webmaster Tools. It's a goldmine of data for a chunk of the search market that's bigger than you think. All right, our data house is in order. Now we can move on to the real creative heart of SEO, keyword research. This is where we stop guessing what people want and start discovering the exact language your audience is using to find solutions that you provide. So where do we even begin? We go straight to the source. Forget all those shiny third-party tools for a second. The Google Keyword Planner is, without a doubt, the undisputed champion of keyword research. Why? It's simple. The data comes directly from Google's own advertising platform, which makes it the most accurate, most reliable source of search volume data on the planet. And the best part? Totally free. So how do we make this a process you can use every single time? It's a simple 4-step system. First, we use tools like AnswerSocrates to find the actual questions people are typing into Google. Then, we take those ideas to the Google Keyword Planner to see which ones have real search volume. Next, we pop over to Google Trends to see if interest in that topic is growing or fading. And finally, we use the Keywords Everywhere browser extension to get live competitor data right there on the search results page. It's a foolproof process. Okay, so you've got your data, you've got your keywords, you are so ready to create some amazing content. But what if Google can't even properly crawl your site? That's where technical SEO comes in. It's that invisible foundation that can either make or break every single one of your efforts. This whole section is about the under-the-hood stuff. You know, technical SEO might not be the sexiest part of the job, but it is the bedrock of everything we're building. A technically flawed site is like a Ferrari with 4 flat tires. You've got all this incredible power, but you are going absolutely nowhere. The very first step here is a site audit. Think of it like taking your website to the doctor for a full checkup. This is where we find and fix all those little technical glitches that might be hurting your rankings. Stuff like broken links, redirect issues, or missing image descriptions. So what's the best tool for the job? Well, for a deep, professional-level technical audit, the tool the pros use is called Screaming Frog. It crawls your site just like Googlebot does, giving you a ton of invaluable data. And the best part? The free version lets you crawl up to 500 pages, which is more than enough for most small and medium-sized websites. Now, if your site is on WordPress, you absolutely must have an SEO plugin. It's non-negotiable. The 2 best free options are Yoast and RankMath.
Now, they both handle the basics really well, but honestly, if you want more advanced features like schema markup and even some AI content tools without paying a dime, RankMath is the clear winner here.
Okay, we've laid all the groundwork. We've got our data, our keywords, and our site is technically solid. Now it's time for the really fun part, creating amazing content. And in 2025, that means using AI as your secret weapon to do it faster and better than ever before. You can just say goodbye to writer's block forever. Free AI tools like Google Gemini and ChatGPT are your new best friends for content creation. You can use them to brainstorm tons of ideas, create super detailed outlines, generate SEO-friendly titles and descriptions, find related keywords. You can even have them write answers for those people also ask sections. Just remember, AI isn't here to replace you, it's here to be your co-pilot. Now, when you're ready to really level up your content game, there are a couple of freemium tools you should know about. SEMrush gives you 10 free searches every single day, which is awesome for getting a quick look at your competitors. And another tool, RobinEyes, gives you 3 free content briefs a month. A content brief is basically a cheat sheet that tells you exactly what you need to include in an article to have a great shot at ranking on page 1. So you've done all the hard work. Your data's flowing, your keywords are on point, your site is technically sound, and you're creating some fantastic content. Now it's time to pour a little gasoline on that fire. In this last section, we'll look at the tools and tactics that are going to amplify your results and take your SEO to the next level. Listen up. If you run any kind of local business, your Google business profile is your absolute secret weapon. I'm serious. This is what gets you ranked on Google Maps. It shows off all your 5-star reviews, and it tells customers your hours. Optimizing your GBP is probably the single most powerful thing you can do to completely dominate your local search results. Next up is a tactic that is so simple but so powerful, and yet so many people overlook it. Internal linking. It's literally just linking from one page on your site to another relevant page on your site. This does 2 incredibly important things. First, it helps Google understand how all your content is related, and second, it passes ranking power from your stronger pages to your weaker ones, giving your entire site a nice little boost. The only real downside to internal linking is that it can be a huge pain to do manually. And that's where a free WordPress plugin called Link Whisper comes in to save the day. As you're writing, it automatically finds and suggests relevant internal links from other pages on your site. It saves you a ton of time and helps you build a much stronger, more interconnected website without even thinking about it. And there you have it, your complete 100% free SEO toolkit. For your data foundation, you've got GSC and GA4. For keyword research, you've got the Keyword Planner and some great idea generators. For technical health, you're set with Screaming Frog and a powerful WordPress plugin. For content, you've got your AI assistant. And for amplification, you've got your Google Business Profile and smart internal linking. So the next time somebody tells you that you need to spend a fortune on SEO tools to get results, you can just smile and nod, because now you know the truth. You have everything you need to compete, to rank, and to win. Now, go out there and make it happen. The roadmap is right here in your hands. The tools are at your fingertips. The only piece of the puzzle that's missing is you. So I'll leave you with one final question to think about. What will you build?